Oh, hey there. Hey guys, it's Ryan with DP. That was dumb. I'm sorry. It's Ryan with DP Marketing.Services and author on the book on digital marketing for plumbing and HVAC contractors. Thanks for tuning in. Coming at you with the video. I'm sure you guys know this. You're probably a member of a lot of Facebook groups. Maybe you're a member of Nexstar or any sort of like trade-oriented group. Maybe you're on one of these dozens of just business owner operators, mastermind groups that are on Facebook. And a lot of time we'll see these conversations come up talking about SEO companies, about this one or that one, or which one's good or which one's bad. And usually guys, they throw up kind of experience based on either their own personal experience or whatever sales packet they recently saw or whatever is recommended by whatever partner that they are part of, like if they're a part of Nexstar or Service Roundtable and they get a kickback, whatever it is. There's a whole lot of I don't want to say misinformation. Sometimes there is incomplete information is probably the better idea of what's available on the internet and all these little chat forum discussion groups about how do you know what you're paying for with SEO. Because people throw it around like they know what it means. However, not everybody means the same thing. So when you're talking SEO with someone, how do you know this person is meaning one thing and this person means something else? And it doesn't matter who you're using. SEO is still SEO. It just does the company you're working with, how do they define it? What is the process they're going about? And so for reference, I wanted to show two different actual real world reports. So I literally just printed these off like 5 minutes ago. So these are 5 minutes old as of the time I'm shooting this video. One of the so SEO, we've mentioned it before, includes, it's a broad category. There are 212 known factors. That's right, 212 known factors that influence SEO. Based on a lot of research we've done, a lot of thought leaders who do SEO, one of the most important weighted category of factors is what's called off-page metrics. And specifically, this is going to involve things like reviews, reputation, any sort of sentiment, bias, and analysis that's part of the content that people talk about you, and also backlinks, which is literally when another website has a link to your website from theirs. Google uses those as proxies for your trustworthiness and your expertise and your authoritativeness in your field. The idea for Google is if nobody wants to link to you, if nobody wants to talk to you, chances are you don't really do a good job as a business. Because if you did do good work as a business, people would talk about you and they would link back to your site if you provided something of value. So that is true since 1996, since Google started as a company called Backrub, and they started this idea of a backlink. So backlinks for us is still a huge part of the continual ongoing growth and development of your SEO, or at least for the companies we work with SEO. And it's a pain in the rear. I'm not going to lie. It is very difficult to always find new links from great sources month after month. But that's our burden, so I'm not going to whine on this. However, I did want to show you two actual reports. The first report, this is a company who is very large. They are very popular with a lot of trade groups. They make fantastic looking websites, and they sell SEO packages as a part of it. And a lot of guys are kind of enticed by the sales pitch. Maybe they take you to a football game in your area, or they send you a case of champagne. They kind of go over the top in trying to woo and attract and entice people. But I wanted to show you literally what one of their SEO reports looks like as of 5 minutes ago. So this is a client that they've worked with for a number of years. This is a printed version. There are two graphs here on this particular page, right? So this is referring domains and referring pages. So how this works, a referring page is going to be a unique backlink on a given page somewhere on the internet, right? And a referring domain is a backlink from a given website. So imagine if this was CNN, if you had a backlink on cnn.com/money, let's say, that would show up as referring pages. But if you had a cnn.com/money and a cnn.com/business, that would be 2 pages, 1 referring domain, the referring domain would be CNN, right? So that's how that works. Ideally, in a best case scenario, you want both of these trends going up and to the right. Up and to the right. That tells Google you're getting more links, you're getting more pages, you're getting more domains pointing back to you. And you're doing this because you're trustworthy and you're good at what you do and people feel confident linking to you. So as you see here on this particular large company, we went back all time. So you can see just after January of 2016, we have an influx of links. We see some variance, we see kind of goes up. So like all signs there look good. But right at the end of 2017, early 2018, it tanks off, and it has been, I don't know if you can see it real well, it has been a steady decline since the late part of 2017. So since January of 2018, essentially, it's been slowly declining. And this is one of the largest companies out there, whose name I will not say, but this is kind of what their SEO looks like. Right? So when you pay your $3,500 or $6,500 or whatever it is they're charging for you, I don't even know right now, a month, that's the crap that you get. And I don't know about you, but as an SEO guy, I look at this and I go, that is bogus. That is not going to help Google. That's not going to help anybody on helping you drive organic traffic. For comparison, I will show you one of ours that we have done. We've been working with this particular client for not even a few months. So I think this late June, early July. So I'm sorry, by the time I did this video, so July, August, September, October. So let's say 4 months. We're 4 months in with this client. So you can get an idea of kind of in 4 months, kind of what we've done. So this is this client. They've had a lot of previous backlinks. The arrow is kind of where we started doing our work. So up until, I'm upside down. Up until here, like this is another company, this is something else, this is not us, we're not doing anything here. But see how it's like these things are unrelated to each other? So you have huge decline, then back up, and then you see like it's kind of steady, there's a dip. Ideally, you want these to be correlated in the same direction. So you see where we come in. Okay, so here we are, and then from day one, we start getting up and to the right, and here's referring domains. This is weird to point to on a camera, and then up and to the right. Ideally, that's what you want to look for, is always new links, always new domains, always new pages from quality sources. It is normal to see some amount of like flux, it's like you notice like there's like a little bit of a downlip here, and then comes back up. That's fairly normal, and it has to do with like how different websites change the way that they're exposing things. So for instance, Better Business Bureau, the BBB, they used to show their links as a do follow, but now nationally they're changing their links to a no follow. A no follow link on this particular graph shows up as a decline because they don't count for Google. So it's normal for those sort of shifts to happen, but as a general rule, you want to see up and to the right, up and to the right. Those things show healthy SEO traction over time. This crap is nonsense. So it's one of those things when you're looking at hiring SEO. SEO is crazy powerful. It is the most efficient way to digitally market your business, but it is a long game. It is not an overnight play. It's not something you do for a week or a month or whatever. It's something you commit with and you stick to, and over time you see the benefit of that work. But if you're throwing money at this, there is no time factor that makes that work for you, right? The trend is always going to be negative. So I'd love to hear what you have to think. This might be the first time you've ever seen anything that's like this. It's kind of helping quantify what SEO work is being done or not being done. But we have tools. This particular tool is called Ahrefs. It's one of the most respected tools for assessing SEO value in the SEO community. And we pay a lot of money for it. But we'd love to know what you think. If you have any questions, because it gets a little bit technical and we're just scratching the surface here, let us know. Leave a comment below. As always, follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and we'll see you next time.